Moscow, station, space to ground 1. We confirm, Anatoly. You can say your goodbyes, and the guys can move into their vehicle. All right, copy. We are saying goodbyes. Moscow, do we need to perform? No, we do not need to perform. Inaudible. So those steps do not need to be put in work.
The crew of 6 hugging their goodbyes. They'll all see each other next on the other side of Earth's atmosphere. And Dzhezkazgan Meir, board engineer 1 and on the left seat of the vehicle, makes her way into the Soyuz MS-15 spacecraft. She's followed by Andrew Morgan with 9 months aboard the International Space Station and 272 days on this, his first mission. Floating in, he's board engineer 2 in that right seat, followed by Oleg Skripochka, Roscosmos cosmonaut, the Soyuz commander. And Anatoly Ivanishin working to close the hatch on the station side. And the hatch is now closed on the Soyuz. That space Ivanishin is floating out of is called the vestibule. That's the portion that will be depressurized to the vacuum level in preparation for undocking later tonight.
And we confirm that
and we have undocking of the Soyuz MS-15 spacecraft at 8:53 and 30 seconds p.m. Central Time as the space station flew 263 statute miles over eastern Mongolia. Soyuz MS-15 and its crew are flying free, one step closer on their way back home to Earth.
I do not see any FOD, any debris. During separation, there is nothing at the docking mechanism. Two minutes into autonomous flight. And we see the ISS. There is some interference. We are sending EL1 command. Copy. There is interference. E1, should I send it? Yes, send E1 command. And send A11 command. And then D8. This is MCC Moscow. Please select Techn line on the input panel. Pasha, come again. Let's select on input 2. Info display. Confirm info displays open. And please select descent.
Copy. What's the name of the folder?
Video downlink for Moscow.
Video downlink for Moscow. And the folder name is?
And we have confirmed landing of the crew at approximately 12:16 a.m. Central Time, 1:16 a.m. Eastern Time, and 11:16 a.m. Kazakhstan time, almost 5 hours after sunrise at the landing site. Dzhezkazgan, Meir, Oleg, Skripochka, and Drew Morgan have returned. The vehicle has been reported by the Russian search and recovery forces to be on its side. Those Mi-8 helicopters should be landing near the vehicle shortly to extract the crew from the Soyuz module.
We've got the commander.
And we've got a view of Commander Oleg Skripochka first out of the hatch.
Welcome back, guys.
Again, that's Commander Oleg Skripochka getting his first breath of fresh air in 6 months after having spent 205 days aboard the International Space Station, bringing his career total of days in space to 536.
Put him right here, right here.
And now out of the capsule, NASA astronaut Dzhezkazgan Meir, having returned from 205 days in space, her first mission aboard the International Space Station.
Who's that? That's Jessica.
Dzhezkazgan Meir sharing some smiles as NASA flight doctors conduct a post-landing medical check. And we have the extraction of Andrew Morgan, having returned from 272 days aboard the International Space Station, almost 9 months on his first mission away from Earth. NASA astronaut Dzhezkazgan Meir back on Earth after 205 days and 3 historic spacewalks, the first all-female spacewalks with her friend and crewmate, Christina Cook. And another look at NASA astronaut Drew Morgan smiling, getting his first breath of fresh air and the feeling of sunlight after 9 months aboard the International Space Station. You can see the NASA doctors conducting that post-landing medical check, ensuring everything is going well for Andrew Morgan and Dzhezkazgan Meir after their return to Earth. The Soyuz spacecraft having touched down at approximately 12:16 a.m. Central Time, 11:16 a.m. Kazakhstan time. Next up, the crew will move to those helicopters for a 2.5-hour flight to Baikonur. They'll change out of their Sokol suits into some more comfortable flight suits along the way before splitting up upon landing and returning to their respective homes in Star City and Moscow and Houston, Texas.
Right, are you ready, Ivan? Now, what about the tent? Sergei Arkadyevich.
Only 4 hours ago, this trio undocked from the Zvezda port of the International Space Station, the Soyuz performing well on the way down and bringing them to land about 92 miles southeast of Dzhezkazgan, Kazakhstan. That landing time confirmed at 12:16 a.m. Central Time, 11:16 a.m. Kazakhstan time, about 5 hours after sunrise at the landing site. The crew appearing to be doing well and in good spirits, and now Andrew Morgan speaking on the telephone, likely with family members.